So I did some stuff about like dating site and stuff, and I want to continue from there because I got so far off track about like dating black chicks and how it was run for me or whatever. Okay, so before I get into that, I want to apologize to any individuals that feel I have wronged them for the things that I've said. All right, now look here. Everybody has a title to their own preference and their own opinion when it comes to people, genders, and who they want to be in a relationship with for the rest of their life. I don't like being treated like shit. I don't want to be treated like shit, and I don't treat people like shit. But I am an honest individual. So my last video about dating black chicks and why if you're on my profile and I'm not going to date you, why you shouldn't do that. Okay, so that video is done, and you should know, like I said, everyone has their preference. It's not that I hate females of color, because God knows I love females of color, just not my color. All right, I do love Asian women. They will always be my kryptonite. And my policy in that is if I marry an Asian woman, I won't have to cheat on a black woman with an Asian woman. If it doesn't make sense to you guys, and you guys need some individual thinking time to yourself to figure out the whole reason why I want to marry an Asian woman is so that I don't become a cheater. And so that I don't give into my natural impulses, or as the white man named it, yellow fever, to leave my wife for a hot Asian chick. And these things do happen. They do happen. You can't really condemn, condone, or judge a person for wanting to eat forbidden fruit. It's in our nature to want what we can't have. Most of the time, we can't have it because we don't try. So here's my policy. I've always loved Asian women since I was 5 years old and got my first karate kick from a chick in Berlin Moran school. Her name was Jillian. She was half Eskimoan. And she's the one that really got me inspired to learn Kung Fu. And then also being forced to be a street fighter, it kind of went off from there. So moving back to the dating thing, I don't think that a person has the right to tell someone who they can and can't date. Now, my uncle, on my mother's side, would be all about, you need to start messing with black chicks, man. You need to start messing with black chicks. Okay, hold on. Just because you have a good experience with them doesn't mean that I did. And since I didn't, I'm not going to keep falling for that track. You can only go so far and take so much before you just, if I may quote the people from Deadpool, before you hit fuck it. Okay? So, that whole thing, and you're probably not going to like it, and I don't give a damn because it's my life, and none of you out here can decide how I'm going to live it. As long as I don't break the law, and as long as I don't do anything immoral, I can live it any damn way I choose. And I choose to be with Asian women because they're a little bit more politer. They know how to respect their man because they're raised properly. Now, I'm not saying they don't know how to be women. I'm not saying they don't have fire. I'm not saying that they don't stand up, because there have been many of Asian women who have stood up and not just Mulan and Wing Chun. There have been plenty of other Asian women who have stood up. Let's not forget the ever so importantly Tiananmen Square and things like that have happened in China, and things that have happened in Korea, and things that have happened in Vietnam, where women have been executed for standing up. And not too long ago, I just read on a computer that some women in North Korea were executed for standing up, and also some were executed for adultery and porn and stuff like that. And that's a whole nother thing that I'm not really even trying to get into. But the concept of, I put what I want on my dating sites. I don't bullshit about it. I don't lie. I don't want somebody to come in and say, oh, you're just being a dick. You don't want to date black girls because of this, this, and this. And yes, this, and this is 100% true. So if you can't accept that, here's my tip to you. There are other people out here who will gladly date you. I'm just not one of those individuals. Don't hate, appreciate the fact that I'm an honest person, and I'm telling you now, so that I wouldn't be one of those guys roll you over, fuck you twice, and then throw you the hell away and leave you for a hot Asian chick. So to prevent that problem, I have decided in life that if I marry a hot Asian chick, I won't leave any other wife that I have for a hot Asian chick. Now, granted, to me, Asian women are the most beautiful women in the world. The trick is finding that one that will let me be me and love her until I'm dead. Because I'm a strong believer in if I can get married, I want to be married for life. You know, fight that fight, me and her against the world. Maybe bring in one rugrat and that'll be that because that's as many kids as I want. Because I come from a fairly huge family, so I don't want like 9, 10, 30 damn kids. You know, fuck all that shit. One is a blessing. Two is the second blessing. But we would never have more than two. And you know, if you're one of those individuals who just has to have a certain gender child, yeah, we're not having kids. Yeah, because if you like, well, I want a girl and I want a boy, you know what? I want whatever God's gonna let me have as long as it's healthy and it's normal. Not me, not like me, not normal, not crazy. You know, a brainiac. It can uh, blend in with everyone. Don't have to worry about being teased, picked on, that kind of thing. That's the kind of kid I want. A kid that can adapt and don't let shit get into their head and don't have suicidal thoughts and grow up the way I grew up, you know, and can fit in. So, you know, it's kind of touch and go from there. But, you know, if she wants a boy and all she produces is girls and we have two of them, we're done. Whether she wants a boy or not, we're done. And I'll straight up tell her, no, we're done. We're not having any more kids. We're done. I didn't want two, I only wanted one. So if I have one kid and it's a girl, we're good. If I have one kid and it's a boy, we're good. We're done. But, you know, the thing is, like, you know, depending on cultural diversity, a lot of young Asian women weren't raised to appreciate being female. And especially if they're like Chinese, you know, they don't really get the appreciation of being female. And it's like a big old curse or whatever. So when you see me on my dating site and I'm specifically asking for an Asian of either Asian, like Chinese countries, or Koreans and Japan and all that stuff, it's because those are what I prefer. Because to me, they are the most beautiful women in the world. And that's why they're on the top of the list if you read the bio. Which a lot of you guys will be like me, you know, I see a hot chick, you know, I'm going to go through all her pictures. If I'm smart, I got to read the bio. I have started reading the bio because there are some people who aren't Asian but can pass for Asian, and they may have some Asian down the line. Someone in their family might have been a descendant of Genghis Khan, because Khan, he got some world traveling going on. And, you know, that's cool and everything, you know. But the thing is, you know, I prefer honesty over lies. And the thing is, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. But sometimes a person can look like something and they're not that person, or they're not that something. You know, because I've met plenty of white people who probably have like a third or fourth one of their grandparents was either Native American or of some Asian descent. And they just didn't know it, you know. So it's good to know your family history. But, you know, when you come onto a dating site, first off, if you're going to be on a dating site, whether you're a man or a woman, the most important thing that you need to do is be fucking honest. Secondly, no catfishing, which should probably been the first thing. And thirdly, you know, people who are on these sites, we're really looking for love. We're not looking for hookups, although that would be great. There are some sites with hookups. I haven't joined them, but I'm planning on it. And, you know, it's really depending on what you want with the rest of your life. You want a person that's compatible. You want a person that's understanding. You want a person who's not going to try to own you or not let you be you. And if you're not looking for that, then, you know, keep on by me, because what I'm looking for is an individual who's understanding, an individual who's not going to try to tell me I can't do this, who's not going to like not trust me and start going through my phone and all this other stuff and deleting pictures out of my phone, which you don't have the right to do, you know, that kind of thing. If you have trust issues, I need to know it from the motherfucking jump, because I'll tell you straight up, I do have trust issues, but I also live in the real world, and in the real world, here's the thing that you must know and understand. If your girlfriend is going to cheat on you, it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And on the flip side of that, if your boyfriend is going to cheat on you, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. All you have to do is trust them and pray that they're not. So, that's just my personal opinion. Now, I will tell you this. If you're going to cheat on that person, please be woman enough to not get pregnant by someone else and make him raise that person's baby, because that's some bullshit. Alright? Now, my name is James Williams Jr., and I will be back on as soon as something else hits me to blog about. Be seeing ya.